The autumn leaves of the Kathleen Haven orchard signal the harvest. The 40-hectare farm has been in Brett Guthrie's family for 3 generations. During the 6-week persimmon season, his workforce needs to grow from 2 people to 15, but finding pickers is hard.
Getting people at a specific time, sometimes for only very short periods, can be very challenging for any business, let alone an orchard.
This year, he's turned to foreign workers because he couldn't find enough willing local pickers. It's a win for New Zealander backpackers Jesse and Alice, who've been working on farms for the past 9 months to fund their travels.
For a local person, it's quite hard to move around orchards because, 3 weeks work out of a year isn't much, but for a traveller that's like 2 or 3 months holidays.
It's just the lifestyle we chose, so yeah, which is pretty good.
They'll pick about 80 tonnes of fruit this season. This farm just outside of Sydney isn't alone in struggling to find workers. Across Australia, a quarter of all farmers say they've left crops to rot because of labour shortages. Researchers say foreign worker programs need to be reformed. This includes the Pacific Seasonal Worker Visa Program, which offers aid-driven temporary employment to labourers from 9 Pacific nations.
We think there is scope to expand the number of source countries to Southeast Asia, countries that have strong farming traditions and where we know there's a large willingness of people who want to come here to do this sort of work.
At the Sydney Growers Market, any changes that would bring in more foreign workers are welcome, especially from farmers who say they've left crops to rot.
It's just heartbreaking because it's money lost. And it's hard to really find good workers.
The Australians have disappeared. They say they're taking their jobs. They don't want the jobs.
Brett says he's lucky to have had enough labourers so far this year. On this morning alone, he's sold about 3.6 tonnes of fruit. And so long as the workers keep turning up, he'll be able to keep his farm going for the next generation. Yaara Melhem, Jazeera, Sydney.